Here's another podcast from the Pod Bros Network.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Jean Pod Van Dam Cast. And if you've been following us, you know that we are taking on Timecop, the television TV series from ABC that was canceled after 9 episodes, and we are on episode 8. In studio with me to continue this is my co-host, Jeff.
Hey, guys.
And the newbie who knows not to do that, Dan. All right, this episode is entitled DOA. It came out July 11th, 1998. Congratulations. The director is Philip Segrichia, writers Mark Verheyden and Linda McGibney.
Those don't sound like real names.
I know, they're fake. Rena Sofer played Dr. Carrie Ann Trent. Gregory Scott Cummins played Carl Martin. Michael Kagan played Svengali. And Billy O'Sullivan played William Matuzik. I think that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't remember who. Oh, I remember the doctor. Yep. She was in Keeping the Faith, General Hospital, Traffic. Dear Lord.
I did my best on that one.
Is there a monster in here?
I have acid reflux.
Oh, man. She was Quinn, the clue giver on Jeopardy?
I don't remember Quinn, the clue giver.
Yeah, that was weird.
Jeopardy has a cast?
She was Queen Ava on Once Upon a Time.
Oh, that's pretty recent, right?
Yeah, all right. And we'll leave it at that for her. Carl Martin, Gregory Scott Cummins. Oh, he was in Cliffhanger as Ryan.
Oh, hell yeah.
He was Detective Moore in Bosch, the Amazon original.
Oh, everyone's seen that.
He was Bill Luther in the Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Dan, do you remember that? Do you watch?
Wasn't that the dad?
I've seen the first 3 seasons.
Oh, you're in the same boat as me then.
Yeah, it's on the list of things as soon as I have an entire weekend to do nothing but watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. There is no trivia or any goofs for this episode, so it looks like this is going to be another short episode, boys.
My favorite.
Yeah. So we open up at the TEC. Mac wants a ride home from Jack since his car is down. He's going out to dinner with Claire, but he does so anyway. They leave. A dude is scoping out Jack and Mac, talking about Mac's kid while listening to Wild Thing. There's a missile locked onto them. The car explodes, and the guy smiles. Oh, dang.
The end.
That was it. Yep.
Short episode.
Thank you so much. Be sure to check us out on podbros.com.
Yeah, episode 9 is all recaps.
My favorite part about when they got hit with a missile, they both kind of like looked at each other and went for like 1 second right before it exploded. It's exactly how I'd react if I noticed a missile punching into my car seconds before it exploded.
I'd have been like, I love you!
Like, that's exactly what I think it is.
They're looking over the car to check everything out. I wish they would have kept burnt skeletons in the vehicle, but I understand why they didn't.
Smoke grenades.
Claire and Easter talk about the situation. Sounds like he wants to go back in time to prevent this from happening. He's not dying today! We found out that the Easter has never been back, but Claire has. Except in episode 9.
Yeah, in this episode she has.
Spoilers. So she travels back. We're at the TEC headquarters, 10:30 a.m. She falls on the floor in front of Easter. She hides while watching her interactions with Jack. She lets him know she's from the future. You invited her to dinner. She says you and Matuzik are going to die tonight at 8:03. He needs to stop his own murder.
It's like they didn't have. She went back before they even gathered any information about it. Like any.
Yeah, man.
They didn't find any like evidence.
No.
Why not like wait a week or two or even like a month until they gather all the information about who it was? So instead of like going back on, oh hey, by the way, you're gonna get killed. You have to find a killer in 5 hours.
Yeah, especially for like a a government entity, you would think the first thing would be like, hey, let's not rely on emotion here. Let's look into
especially
this.
since time traveling for personal benefit is
Yeah.
a capital offense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're going 100% against what the agency was founded for.
And everyone was just fine with it.
Everyone's fine. That's what happens when you have a damn good time cop. Meanwhile, some dude is putting together a nasty missile. Jack is checking out his car. Nothing is going to happen. He's then checking out these cases of guys that hate him. Claire goes back in time. He wants Easter to look into some evidence. Easter is reluctant, but after Jack basically yells at him, he does. Jack breaks into a house of one of the criminals he thinks is after him. There's C4 there, and I realize that this guy is also... this is the dude who is the dad from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's why his picture on IMDb did not look normal to me. He's Mac's dad, who's like the prison guy, who's always got the wide eyes.
Oh.
We don't watch the show that much.
Sorry.
We'll watch... I've seen like 20 episodes from like 19 different seasons.
Yeah.
It's good. But we're just... I don't know. We're not binge watchers.
One day.
One sweet day. We'll make a podcast out of it.
I don't want to be a part of it. They fight each other. Logan arrests him, and everyone flips out at TEC. They found out that the residue was some acid, not C4, on the car. Uh-oh, he got the wrong guy. Jack has to let Mac know someone is going to kill them tonight. He wants to know why he would be giving Mac a ride. That snaps back into it and realizes that Jack isn't BSing him. Sorry for all the Macs and Jacks.
Can we just say the annoying neighbor from that 70s show?
Yeah, Mr. Pinciotti. You know, I just keep going. They're trying to talk with Dr. Trent about some stuff from Vandron Chemical. She talks with them about the whole system. She's good at what they do. They sell weapons. The bad guy is right there as they walk by in the building. They talk with some other guy. Vandron gave him his name. The guy is by a payphone waiting for a call. Mac hangs up on it. The dude's an arms dealer. So in 2007, we still have payphones.
Yeah.
They're a little bit more futuristic.
But
and guys still wait around them.
Business tycoons too. You would think in 2007. It's kind of weird because in 1997, someone that rich would probably have a big brick cell phone or something.
Yeah, man. No, he still wanted to go old school, like the untraceable type.
That's true.
Jack rips the phone out, and kind of a dick move.
Yeah, I agree. Very rude.
But, he's also securing some company for the telephone service. He's securing a job for that guy. So
it's like the people in stores who just leave merchandise laying all over the place instead of putting it back.
Yep, exactly.
It's job security.
That's what they're paid to do. Mac wants to see his son in case they aren't successful. It's been rough on him since the divorce. Mac doesn't want to embarrass him in front of his friends. Logan convinces him to go see his son, so he does. He tells him that what happened to Mac and his mom had nothing to do with Will. And his son's like, okay. They hug, and he tells him he'll see him Saturday. The bad guy seems to be tailing them. I know, right? Oh, I can't anticipate anymore. Daryl Harrison. Mac has some past history with the guy. Apparently, Daryl was selling illegal weapons, and Mac busted him. So they race down to some place where they find out that someone actually killed Daryl Harrison now. They found the missile. Mac is a bit shaken up, but they take off. Logan tells Claire they aren't on for this evening. Some other time, Claire. They go out to the car, get in. Jack plays Wild Thing again. They back up and drive off. Max says something is not right. He needs to make a phone call. He gets out to use a hard line. Jack follows him. The doctor is there as well at the restaurant. Jack takes off. Mac hears the phone ring. Someone put $25,000 in an account this morning. Time enforcement. Time travel. It was Dr. Trent. She had him killed.
Dun dun dun.
Pick up Cat. Jack remembers the note left at Harrison's place. It was in regards to Carrie Trent, the doctor. She has a gun on Mac. She was at the Jimmy Wells trial. She loved him, and Mac put him in prison. He died in his prison cell. They said it was suicide, but she knew better. Dr. Trent says the wrong thing, that she'll pay his boy a visit after she's finished with him. That makes Mac upset. He takes her out, and Jack handcuffs her. The end. So that was a pretty quick episode. Pretty fast, straight to the point.
I think the most obnoxious part had to be the pickup Cat note.
Yeah.
I understand he's a criminal, but nobody takes notes like that.
Pick
What are you
up,
talking about?
cat.
Big letters? Yeah.
Written
No.
with his left hand or something.
Didn't even put little periods after the letters.
No. Yeah. That episode was, it was something. A little bit different, a little bit
Focused on the chief. It was the only episode to do that, which I
yeah.
found interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the doctor in it. She, when she went crazy, she really went crazy. You could tell she was a soap
man.
actress.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
She definitely used her soap chops in that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, it was great. So yeah, that wraps that up. I don't know what else to say about this. Do you guys have anything else? Any favorite? All right, that was good.
It's still fun to me that the whole premise of the episode is that they're going back in time to stop a non-time related crime.
Yeah, they're just
man.
totally doing the exact opposite of what they get paid a lot of money to do.
Yeah.
And wouldn't they detect a time ripple after that? Like their future selves or...
Yeah. I don't...
Shouldn't
I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, maybe they can write it off as...
Everyone just swept it under the rug.
Like way earlier in the series, they described time as being fluid. I think it was in the bank heist episode.
It explains why
Yeah.
it looks so weird when they go into the time
And
portal.
They kept on calling them ripples. I think as soon as the event happens, it doesn't instantaneously occur in the future.
Yeah.
So shouldn't future time cops detect it then?
I just edited the last episode. We actually had the same conversation. So we went on this big thing about Ian Pasco. Basically, why wouldn't the 2050 time cops be like, hey, something happened back here and we're here to stop
I
them?
think they probably just got scuttled from lack of government funding or something.
It's probably exactly what happened.
And they're just like, well, the 2007 time cops are really good, so let's hold off a little bit.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yep.
I just
It's like, did you hear that guy went back in time to save himself from blowing up?
I still don't get why are they constantly under threat of being shut down by the government when they literally save history on for at least 9 weeks.
Yeah, seriously. And why don't they just go back in time to threaten those people who want to close them down?
Why don't they just replace them with themselves and then put a ton of funding into
Time Senate.
time enforcement? Yeah.
Nice.
Something to think about.
Yeah, there we
Could
go.
relaunch a series.
I like it. ABC, you listening? Here we go. Okay, I think that's some good chatter to end this episode. Very short episode. We're sorry about that, but
It was kind of the episode went quick.
the episode did really went. There was not much to it. It was just like, oh hey, you blew up, and now we're gonna trace our steps back.
Yeah, it was kind of a 24-esque. We have this much time to solve our own murder.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, TeePublic, tee.pub/lic/podbros. You can find some great shirts over there. Got some new ones up, but nothing for Jean-Pod Van Damcast yet. I'm really sorry, guys. I've been meaning to. I just haven't. I failed you all. Just like Timecop failed ABC.
ABC failed time.
I agree.
It's a bad slot.
Yeah. Patreon.com/podbros. We have our Jean-Pod Van Damcast tier over there with a super secret episode. If you enjoy what we do, you're going to really love that episode. Only costs you $1 and it helps us out. Keeps the lights on in the studio. Also, use our link for Amazon. Go to podbros.com, scroll down, hit the Amazon button. It does not cost you anything, but it helps us out. We appreciate those that do it. Thank you so much. Rate us 5 stars and write a review on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher app. And that's about it. I am John.
I am Jeff.
And I'm Dan.
You've been listening to another episode of the Jean-Pod Van Damcast. I was really hoping you were going to burp into the microphone at the end. And
it's not too late. As soon as we're done recording, so I can just get this wicked cough out.
Wild thing.